That's the starting assignment. HR, what's the word on him?
Well, Matt, he's got 5 pitches, and I love the fact he mixes them well. And we'll just see if he's on today. That means he's throwing strikes with all of them, and he'll have a dominant game if he does so.
Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line, and they can't run it down.
Oh, Matt, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
Fastball swung on and missed, and the leadoff man is gone on strikes to start the afternoon.
Second, shortstop.
Here's Corey Seeger. Lifetime numbers against Bumgarner. He's gone 3 for 11. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. Williamson is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
Batting third baseman.
So digging in now, Justin Turner. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Williamson looks up. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A solo shot here to left, and the Dodgers strike first, 1-0.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
And now is Yasiel Puig.
Number 66. Yasiel.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Panic ranging into shallow right, and that retires the side. But the Dodgers are on the board first thanks to this solo home run. On to the bottom of the first at AT&T Park, and LA's off to an early 1-0 lead. Clayton Kershaw, a Texas-born left-hander, gets the starting nod. What's your take on him, H?
Matt, last year he had an ERA under 2. He was that good all season long, being able to put hitters away, getting ahead in counts, all the cliches that you think about, but they add up to be a really solid season. Hopefully he performs like that this year as well.
Gorky Hernandez is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning, 1-0. Now a bunt attempt here, and he'll ensure that this ball stays foul, and a smart play, as that would have been a base hit if it had come back. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Back-to-back changeups, and he fouled that one off right there. I don't think he's going to come back with the third one. I got to be thinking some other pitch is coming.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. And with that, a look at Bruce Bochy's lineup card for the Giants. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, we'll see if Hunter Pence can keep swinging that hot stick. This is the guy you want at the plate when the game is on the line. He thrives in these situations. It's almost like he goes to bed and says, I can't wait to play because the game is going to come down to me, and I'm going to make something happen. He thrives on performing in the big moments.
Now a swing and a ball pulled softly out toward right, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Well, that's why you finish your swing. That's a nice hack. He's just strong enough to push it out there, and it lands in front of the right fielder.
Buster Posey.
Here's Buster Posey now. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Now he'll step off the rubber and go to first, but the runner's back easily. And now they've got him in a rundown. The tag, and he is safe on a very close play at the bag. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
Oh, he reached back and challenged him right there. I like that. Early in the count. Here it is, big fella. I know you're a good hitter, but I'm coming right after you.
And he'll turn and throw back to second again. And now he'll go back to second another time here. Comes set with the 0-1. Fouled back.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Throw on to Gonzalez, and that's out number 2.
Batting fourth.
Here's the right fielder, Hunter Pence. His lifetime numbers against Kershaw comes in with 6 hits in 66 at-bats. He's also gone down on strikes 17 times, and he's back standing. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. In the dirt here. Throw goes to third, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Men on third with 2 down. Hit the other way out toward right field. Puig's got a read on it, and the inning is over. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. Second inning now from San Francisco. It's the Dodgers 1 and the Giants nothing. Digging in, Yasmani Grandal. He'll begin things here against Madison Bumgarner.
Yasmani Grandal.
Now this is chopped fouled at home plate. It's 0-1. Bumgarner ready with the 0-1. Swinging a soft liner, and this inning starts with a solid base hit.
Oh, that's the one you're talking to yourself. Sit down, ball, sit down, ball. Just a little blooper to center, and it fell in.
Baseman number 23, Adrian Gonzalez.
Here's Adrian now. Comes set, now the pitch. And that jammed him a bit there as it's fouled at the plate. The 0-1 on its way. Ground ball right side to Crawford for 1. Onto the pitcher covering in time. It's a double play.
Batting 7th. Second baseman.
Settling in now, Logan Forsyth. Lifetime numbers against Bumgarner. He's got 2 hits in 16 tries. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And this pitch is up and in as he backs away. It's ball 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. And Crawford will make the play, and the inning is over. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here. We've played an inning and a half. It's 1-0. At the plate, Brandon Crawford. He'll be the one to start things here against Clayton Kershaw. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Scorched to third. And a rather easy first out.
Well, let's take a look at the Dodgers defense, brought to you by Majestic. In this day and age, when teams are moving all over the place playing the shift, these guys are old school, very traditional. You don't see the shift applied very often to this club.
First pitch on its way. Eduardo Nunez comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Kershaw now on 1-1. And this is going to be a foul ball. Dodgers have the early 1-0 advantage as we play the second. And this one's tapped foul at home plate.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
Drilled right back up the middle. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
Well, it looks like just a ground ball base hit in the box scores. But, man, that ball was hit hard up the middle. He's going to do well for himself if he stays consistent and keeps that approach.
Mack Williamson is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
His lifetime numbers against Kershaw, a number of meetings, he's 1 for 7. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. He's running towards second. Sliced hard on the ground, and that finds its way through for a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
Man, that was a textball hit and run. Right-handed hitter hits it the opposite way behind the base runner. They're first and third. They're in business.
This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. And that misses 1-1. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on. But right here, he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now. That's the perfect pitch after you've just brushed a guy back. The hitter probably isn't sitting up there thinking you're going to flip something soft up there.
And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now.
Now, I know he struck out there, but for a pitcher, that's a pretty solid at bat. Anytime you can make an opposing pitcher out there work and throw quite a few more extra pitches, that's a quality AB in my book.
Joe Panik is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
It's a big at bat right here, Matt. You have to get to him early in the game. I know there's 2.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Back in San Francisco, Falls AT&T Park. Glad to have you with us in the early goings of this one. And that'll bring in the speedy left-handed hitter Andrew Toles. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. Line drive to left. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Well, Matt, we've watched him struggle early, but you always talk about in-game adjustments. Right here, he jumps on the first pitch. They look more aggressive. They look like they've changed their whole game plan to come out now and start firing on all cylinders.
The pitcher, Clayton Kershaw, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. Runners off for second. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second.
Well, he's got a cannon for an arm back there behind the dish, but it doesn't mean it's always accurate. Got plenty behind this one, but he sailed it, and he won't be happy with himself about that throw.
And there's ball 1. No one out with a runner at second. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss, strike 3. And he nails him at third. Great throw.
Now batting, center fielder.
Striding in once again, Jock Peterson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And not the greatest of starts to the at-bat as he reaches for 1 out of the zone for strike 1.
Not much to say about that swing other than it should have never happened.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Favorable call in there for a strike.
He is being aggressive in this inning. 0-2 on this hitter. The first 2 outs were recorded quick because he came right after the hitter. I don't think that changes right now either. He's going to continue to be aggressive to this hitter as well.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Dodgers go down quietly. Digging in for his second at-bat, Gorky Hernandez. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Back to work now is Kershaw as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man, 0-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Peterson has a read on it, makes the play, 1 away.
The first baseman, number 9.
So 1 gone here in the San Francisco third. And standing in now, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Brandon Belt. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike one. Outside for a ball, 1-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Now batting, the catcher, number 28, Buster Posey.
Buster Posey will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
Oh, man, I talk about frustrated. You're down 0-2 with this guy. You know he's...
Meanwhile now, this is a fair ball down the line in left, and that ought to be good for extra bases. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Not really much the pitcher can do about that one. Down in the zone.
Looking for it, but man, he hung him a curveball right there in the middle. For him to not swing the bat, being the power hitter he is, who sees a lot of breaking pitches, makes me think he's looking for something else.
On to first, and Bumgarner's rolling right through him here. 2 away now.
Right fielder, number 66.
Into the box now, Yasiel Puig. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A shot to first base and caught there to end the inning. Ready to deliver. Here's the
Leading
first
off
pitch.
the Giants' fourth,
Brandon
the
Crawford
shortstop,
is at the plate as he watches ball 1.
Crawford.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Big breaking ball and a beauty that time, 1-2.
Well, that fooled him right there. Clearly, he was not sitting on that curveball. He couldn't pull the trigger.
Here he comes again, 1-2. Hit in the air to shallow center. Peterson has a read on it. Makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting, third baseman, Eduardo Nunez.
Digging in to try it again. Eduardo Nunez. He singled his last time up. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
You know, Matt, he's having great success, but I can't say it's because of the first pitch strike. Now, that's over 60% of the time he's throwing that for a strike, but usually to have this kind of success, you would think the ratio would be much higher.
And Gonzalez will tuck this one away for round number 2.
Left fielder
Kershaw gets the sign. First pitch on its way. And this is fouled back and out of play. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold, 0-2. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Yeah, that's the spot right there for an 0-2 pitch. Make him see.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the first inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they faced. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the first inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Now batting number 23, first baseman Adrian Gonzalez.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Adrian Gonzalez comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First delivery to him on the way. On a rope to the second baseman, and the runner gets back. No double play.
Now batting,
striding into the box, Logan Forsyth. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Tough slider down low for a strike.
He's putting on a clinic. We may as well say, here comes the batter. Strike 1, because everybody's 0-1. The first pitch strike, he's throwing a first pitch strike to every hitter in this game. When you do that, forget about it. 0-1, what a place to pitch from.
Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. Hit hard to short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is. The windup and the pitch. Madison Bumgarner is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. Ready on 1-2. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2.
Well, I think he's trying to get that two-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
Again, a 1-2. Swing and a miss, and he'll start the fifth the same way he ended the fourth, with a punch-out, 1 away.
He's racking up a fair amount of strikeouts now out there. That's 6 to this point. So he's got good stuff, and he's fooling a lot of these hitters.
Here's Joe Panik. Just got a piece of the fastball that time as it's chopped foul at the plate for strike 1. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Joe Panik becomes out number 2 this inning. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Boy, Matt, he's in some kind of groove, and they better get something working because he is 1 pitch away.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Clayton Kershaw. Opportunity to bat for himself with his guys up a run here in the 6th. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
Well, that's back-to-back breaking balls. He's able to foul that one off. Will they come back with a third?
Bit of a surprise here as he's going to try to lay one down. And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Ready once again, Jock Peterson. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Jock Peterson goes down for out number 2 in the top half. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Panik's got it. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers, but they lead it 1-0. Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2. And this is going to be a foul ball. Here's Kershaw with another 0-2. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
I like the pitch. It just missed. That's a sweeping slider. That thing is nasty. Try to get him to chase it. I might even come back with it again. 2 strikes on him, and he flips one out in the center field. You couldn't have thrown that any better.
Catcher, number 28, Buster Posey.
Some action in the Dodger bullpen now as it appears they have both a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Here's Buster Posey now. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike. No runs, 5 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Little chopper back his way. He'll throw back to second to get the out, and that's going to be all they get. Boy, a risky play there, but it pays off. On to Posey, but not nearly in time, so they just get the 1.
Hunter Pence.
Ready for another chance? Hunter Pence. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. And no offer that time from Pence as it evens the count at 1-1.
There's that tight slider right there. Just missed getting under the hands. That's a good pitch. I like that pitch. But if you don't get it where you want it, it could be a dangerous pitch to throw.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. A fastball down near the shoe tops. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And this is fouled straight back. Now Kershaw delivers a 2-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Runners on first with 1 down. This is flared out towards second, but this is hauled in by the second baseman.
The shortstop, number 35. Brandon.
Here's the
Crawford.
shortstop, Brandon Crawford. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. And this is fouled at the plate. Weakly hit towards first. Scooped up, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1 left for San Francisco. They still trail 1-0. Back here in San Francisco, the men in blue leading in this one as we get set to begin the 7th. But before we do, let's check out the game summary to this point. Digging in to try it again, Justin Turner. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
Now some action out in the Giants bullpen as they'll have both a left-hander and a right-hander get loose. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. Pence is over near the stands as he makes the catch for the first out.
The right fielder, number 66.
Ready for another shot now. Yasiel Puig. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Just reached back and threw a high fastball right by him. He didn't stand a chance.
And he misses there. 1-2.
Well, it looks like he tried to waste one and get him to chase it. He didn't, but you're still sitting pretty. Now you're 1-2, and you showed him the high fastball.
Here's Kershaw's 0-2 offering. And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high. 1-2.
Hey, I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing at that one.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. 2-2 count. Here it comes. Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far.
I think we're starting on the mound, and these hitters have had no answer for anything he's throwing up there. That will wear on you if it lasts throughout most of the game like it has here.
And the versatile Mack Williamson hits next. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Well, that pitch wasn't even close, and now that was an easy take. Now he's locked in. You're sitting there 2-0. Get real specific. Make him throw you your pitch.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game. Nick Hundley will come on to pinch hit here in a big.
Number 5, Nick Hundley.
Here comes the Dodger manager making his way toward the mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart with the lead and a chance to be the winner, but he is responsible for the tying run at first. Chris Hatcher takes the call from the pen as he'll try to get the final 2 outs of this 7th frame.
Chris Hatcher.
And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout. The 0-1 pitch. Next pitch chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind 0-2 now. Swing and a miss as he ran that 2-seamer right by him for the 2nd out.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
Striding in once again, Joe Panik. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. And that's taken for strike 1.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
A dangerous changeup left high, but called for a strike.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Now a little pop-up off toward the third base side. And no one will get this one.
That's a nice job of staying alive. A two-strike breaking ball just out of the zone. He was able to put enough on it to get another pitch.
That gets down, and the inning continues. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Now you got the tying run at third base with 2 outs. And let's see if someone can come up with another big hit with 2 outs and maybe drive that run in.
Stepping in, Gorky's Hernandez. And his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
Oh, he's looking pretty good right now. Look, that was a nice swing.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Dodger bullpen does its job. 8th inning coming up. The Dodgers lead it. Will Smith has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Here's Adrian now. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Underneath it is Panic, and he's got it for the first out.
Now batting
at the plate, Logan Forsyth. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1. And now the Giants are going to get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. The windup and the 0-1. And there's one he'd like to have over again. Missed high with the slider. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Line drive to center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. The relay. And he'll scramble back to first safely.
Back-to-back line drives. Now, the first guy was out, but man, they're swinging the bat pretty good. These 2 guys saw him pretty good. Let's see what happens now.
And that'll bring in the speedy left-handed hitter, Andrew Toles.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
Boy, he comes back with a beautiful pitch there, and he's dominating this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
When he is on, that slider is one of the best pitches in all baseball. That's why he's so tough to those lefties.
And here's a ball hit in the air. In comes Williamson. He can't get there as it falls in. Throw into second. And the throw will go to second as they get to force out. A tag, and he is out at second base. And a costly decision there as it's a double play turn to retire the side.
Leading off for the Giants,
Brandon Belt is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. Ready with the 1-0. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Here's the 1-1 pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
He couldn't quite catch up to that one. He needs to get his foot down and see the fastball out of his hand.
In tight with the slider, 2-2. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a 1-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Swing and a little tapper.
He's just fouling him off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Off-speed pitch, and there is strike 3 called. And boy, that zone just got a bit larger. 2 away.
No better way to minimize the potential damage a cleanup hitter can do than to strike out both guys in front of him. Always a confidence boost when you can sit down the guys at the top of the lineup.
Here's the right fielder, Hunter Pence. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And that finds the target. 0-2 now. 2 out, nobody on. Line, but speared on a hop. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. So they go down. Hyunjin Ryu will try to get his club a little ninth inning insurance as he'll grab a bat to pinch hit, leading things off here. And we kick off the ninth inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swing and a miss at the big curveball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a hot shot towards the hole. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. The ninth inning's underway with a leadoff man aboard via the single.
Now batting.
Here's Jock Peterson now. His career line against Will Smith.
Peterson.
He's 2 for 4. Now a flare out to left center. Williamson moving in. 1 out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Here's Corey Seeger. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Seeger.
And a whiff at a good slider that time.
When you're facing this good a hitter, man, that strike one becomes so important to get ahead with him and make him think about something else. Now you can control the at bat.
Hit toward the right side. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Well, we see a lot of line drives from this guy, but because he keeps that bat in the plane so long, he picks up cheap hits like this soft liner. He's just a good hitter.
Turner.
Justin Turner will stand in again as we take you back to earlier in the ball game. This one swing here has been the entire offense to this point, as this home run accounted for the only run they've tallied so far. He's set, and the pitch. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. First and second now, 1 man out. Liner towards second. And he had to back up on it there as it kicks off his glove. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Well, that base hit right there gives him 2-run cushion. When you have a 2-run cushion late in the game, you got to feel pretty good about yourself.
First pitch on its way. Hit on the ground out to short. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. And the run will score from second here, as this is now a 3-0 game.
Well, that's a big base hit right there. Now you got a 3-run lead. You always play to beat that bloop and that blast that can hurt you late in the game. And now they've got that cushion.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. And here's a ball hit in the air. Able to squeeze this one is Panic, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting number 23, first baseman Adrian Gonzalez.
Digging in, Adrian Gonzalez. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. And a 2-seam fastball there, but this is chopped fouled at the plate for strike 1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Panic onto the grass, and that's the 3rd out. Hyunjin Ryu is the man
now
called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth.
Hyunjin Ryu.
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one.
Now batting, third
stepping in, Eduardo Nunez. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. That's inside. 2-0.
The last thing you want to do when you've got a 3-run lead in the ninth is give the other guys any sense of hope. It's a good time to challenge here on 2-0, especially since there's a good chance he's taking until he gets a strike.
So we always say you fall behind the count. In this case, 2-0, you're going to get hurt. He was forced to give him a fastball, and sure enough, the hitter didn't miss it.
And the versatile Mack Williamson hits next. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. As he swings and hits a laser to right. And that's in there. Base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the one-out single.
Hey, that's a base hit right there. Now, they got 2 runners on. This may be their best opportunity to get on the board. They've been shut out the whole game.
Kelby Tomlinson will look to provide a little punch off the bench as he'll hit with runners at the corners and 1 out in the inning. Well struck down the right field line, but just fouls as he just misses extra bases. Grounded up the first baseline. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a line drive. Foul. Runners are. Kenley Jansen comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
Kenley Jansen.
The next 0-2. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Seeger ranges back and he has it for out number 2.
The second baseman, number 12.
Here's Joe Panik, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Good swing there, but this is fouled off to the right side. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Ground ball up the middle, and it's going to get through into center field for a base hit. In to score easily is the runner from third, and don't look now. They've cut the lead down to 2. Well, partner, this one might not be over yet as the lead has shrunk to just 2 now as they continue to chip away at this deficit. Gorky Hernandez is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0.
No doubt. Some saves come easier than others, and I know this all too well. They're really making rapid.
Pedro Baez takes over on the mound now as he'll try to get the final out of the ball game here and pick up a save. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. Peterson is there, makes the catch, and the ball game is over.
Man, that's what you would call an efficient outing. 1 pitch and he gets the save. He doesn't get paid by the pitch, so he just figured he'd end it quickly and hit the showers. Good call.
3-1 the final score this afternoon. Madison Bumgarner is settled with a loss after giving up only 1 earned. So that just about does it for Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.